I'm looking back at the albums I heard growing up. Not the really big ones like The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars or Hair, just the deeper cuts. Here are the albums that made me. Imagine a concert experience so profound it shapes the musical tastes of your unconceived child. My senior year of high school, I'm diligently making my way through the Rolling Stone list of the best albums of the past 20 years, and I get to We're Only in It for the Money by Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. So I did what I always did. I asked Dad about it. He told me that the album I needed to hear before any other Zappa album was absolutely free. See, in 1967, he and my mom took a trip to New York. While they were there, they went to the Garrick Theater in the Greenwich Village and saw the Mothers of Invention live, where they were mainly performing the songs that appear on Absolutely Free. My mom says, I couldn't believe it. Frank Zappa came out on stage, flipped us all the bird, then turned around and played the entire show with his back to us. For my dad, though, it was a life-changing experience. Growing up with classical music, he was able to identify the Holst and Stravinsky quotes that Zappa put in his music. And Butch just had never imagined such a thing to be possible. So I got myself a cassette copy of Absolutely Free and played it to death. It made me a lifelong fan of Frank Zappa. And in fact, until the estate started releasing vault recordings every 6 weeks, I was a Zappa completist, owning the entire catalog of the Rykodisc series, including the wacky remaster of We're Only in It for the Money with the new bass parts. And in fact, I've passed it on to my kid. Astrid is a huge fan of Zappa as well. Even has a ship arriving too late to save a drowning witch tattoo. The standout tracks for me gotta be Colony Vegetable and Brown Shoes Don't Make It, right? Final analysis. Is this an album I still like? Absolutely. Is this an album I still spin regularly? I listen to Zappa a bunch, and this one comes up more than some, but less than others. Would I recommend Absolutely Free? Short answer, yes. Long answer, well, honestly, I could talk at great length about which Zappa albums you should hear based on your experience and taste in music. Maybe I'll do that in a separate video. And that's where I'm going to wrap this series. There were a bunch I didn't get to, but 50 seems like a good place to stop. Information about Season 5 of the albums I've missed, coming soon. Thanks, everyone.
Night on.